All right, night number 2.
Woo!
Yeah.
Dustin, Christmas cheer time, brother. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know how you want me to do this because I don't really have an example. I mean, you did it last night. But
I know
didn't
how I'm going to do it. I'm not using a glass. I'm going straight
I didn't know.
from the bottle.
Real quick.
I didn't know if you were gonna. I didn't know how much you were gonna tee up, so I wasn't like. I'm kind of prepared, but I'm not super prepared. Either way,
if you guys
little
have
full.
prepared, the one question I want you to ask everybody, answer is, why did you send it? That's all. You know.
Yeah.
Got
Why'd you pick it?
Can do.
Into that decision, and then go for it. Yeah.
Got it. I can do that. I do need to discuss. We can do this after the pour. But I need Natalie to break down why I got a little full, a lot of stuff. I do resonate with that. And it's one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Anyway, I'll cut to the chase. So I kind of sent y'all. First of all, I have never tasted what I sent you. I've never tasted
What? So
I've
you're
never tasted
experiencing this with us. That's perfect.
Yeah, I wanted to
that's
experience
good.
it for the first time with 11, 12 of my closest friends. No, I got so I moved to Georgia this year. I got down here, hung out a couple times with Bob Little and his group, BS and Bourbon. They picked a barrel in conjunction with the store that's like 10 minutes from where I live now, called Bankhead Beverage in Carrollton. And what they picked is they picked 2 different barrels from this company. And I was like, honestly, Bob, how good is it? Because Bob, if you know Bob, like, he'll shoot you straight. He'll be like, look, man, it's good, but like, you don't need to go out and buy it. Bob was like, man, I'm telling you what right now. He's like, these things are great. He said either one of them is fantastic. I trust Bob a little. And so I went and got one. so I went and got one, and I was legitimately blown away at this juice. I kind of looked at it as like, this is a gimmicky early brand, not going to be good. But what they did is they picked a Chattanooga whiskey single barrel. They did 2 of those, and so I was like, man, I would love to send one of these. But then I went back to get more, and they were gone because that's how good they are. So instead, I sent you just their standard, but it's their cask strength. So this is Chattanooga whiskey cask strength.
Awesome. I'm excited to try this.
Me too.
Nice.
I think their juice tastes, at least what I've tasted from the barrels that they picked, I think it tastes way more mature than the actual age.
It's very fruity on the nose.
Really fruity. Yeah.
Age stated is only, it just says at least 2 years old, or more than 2 years old, I think is what it says on the bottle. But these batches, especially their cask strength, they're only 6 to 10 different barrels. Like, it's not a huge.
It's like
batch.
a real small batch. Yeah.
Real small. Yeah. So I'm really impressed with this brand.
On the nose smells finished almost. It's
Yeah.
so fruity.
Very, very
on
fruity.
the palate, it tastes finished.
It does. Yeah, I agree with that too.
So I bought a bottle of this when I was in Chattanooga, and I haven't opened it yet. But this is cool because I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Right. What did you say the proof was, Dustin?
It's 111 is their cask strength proof.
Yeah, they nail it. Like they always put it at that, right? It's like a batch.
It tastes like 90.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good.
Yeah.
Will, what was that West Haven thing you and I did like the first year we started podcasting?
Whiskey warmer.
So Whiskey Warmer, gosh, like 5 years ago, Chattanooga Whiskey was there. They were brand stinking new. They had a booth there, and I went and tried it. And even back then, their stuff was a little bit more malty back then, and maybe they are now. But I was
they use a high malt. They have a high malt mash bill.
I was looking at their website earlier today, and they even actually, that's like their claim to fame is Tennessee malt. And they even have like different types of malt that's in there. So like a honey malted barley is one of the ones that they use in their mash bill. And I just think it's super unique, and I just can't believe how young it is, to be honest with you. It just doesn't taste like most stuff that I taste that's 2 or 3 years old. And so it was kind of my I'm most impressed by this juice
This
this
is
year.
their small batch cask strength, is what you're saying. Does it? Okay.
Casey's writing down, taking notes.
I mean, you all know me. I'm looking around and stuff.
So their mainstay is only 3 different offerings. They have their regular Chattanooga whiskey, which is like 91 proof, and they have a rye, which I'm not sure the proof of that, and then they have this cask strength. Now they have other brands that they're building on as well, and I've heard the rye is great. I've never had it.
I just got a bottle. I just got it day before yesterday, and I love it. And you talk about all the malts. It's malted rye, yellow corn, caramel malted rye, and chocolate malted rye.
Yeah, pretty cool. When's the appropriate time, Corey, to do a toast? Because that's the one thing I did prepare. Okay, cool.
Now.
So I did prepare a toast.
So let's all raise our glasses as you
hopefully
toast.
Hopefully this is not Will 3 sheets on the front porch of the Beaumont Inn toast for pepper.
No, that'd be fine too.
I don't know what that is.
No,
I don't know what that is, so I can't promise that it won't be.
Fine.
It can't be recorded. It can't be.
No.
I'm hoping that Will actually drinks with his right hand, because then I can buffalo him.
I don't plan.
No, I am right-handed. Oh no, I forgot the game.
I don't plan on dropping in a case of the MFers in this toast, but here's what I want to say. I've told you guys this before, and this year it means more to me than ever. I lost my sister, my niece, and my mother this year. Hardest year of my life. Hardest year for a lot of people, so I'm not going to make this about me. But if we can just cheers this community that we're still alive and that we have each other and we have our health, I love you guys.
Oh, amen.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, pal.
That is damn good.
It's really good.
It's very good.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Shocked.
I bought a bottle of this.
Me too. It's the most surprising juice for me this year.
Yeah, I bought a bottle of this on a whim, and we crushed it. Like, it went way faster than most pours.
It's pretty easy drinking.
Easy to drink though, yeah.
Yeah.
I opened
111 proof.
Bob's Pick at a party with like 4 other guys, and one night we put that kind of hurting on it. It's just really good.
Get that malt and the honey on that. It just makes it really super easy to too easy, like dangerous to drink.
And I just bought a bottle of mine.
There you go.
So Nat.
Cheer it, Natalie.
I got white grape, pear, cantaloupe, and light brown sugar. And on the taste, I got sweet corn, dry, bright, honey, and banana peel.
What was the last one?
And clove and banana peel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, I'm going to taste something that she says.
I know a thing about clove.
Can to go, Troy.
I got a Granny Smith apple on the nose. I got the pear.
That bright fruit, yeah.
Yeah.
Natalie, I get like a wine note, and that's where like something that kind of like a lighter Pinot, maybe.
I was going to say or Chardonnay, but instead I said grape, white grape.
Yeah.
I see that in the finish for sure.
For
taste
sure.
that in the finish for sure.
So it's not a fancy bottle.
There's not much of a secondary markup for what it's worth, guys. I'm just saying.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
I think you're probably
Get on
getting
it.
this for $10 more than MSRP if you order it online.
Probably got it delivered.
I got one for send me a UPS label and the price, so I'm thrilled. This is awesome, man. Good stuff.
I want a cup like Corey.
Yeah, I actually just bought one from BS and Bourbon. I bought one from them.
The Amazon. Everything to my house has come via Amazon for the last 2 weeks. So it's just like the FedEx guys. He probably knows my credit card number by now, so it's fine.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome.
I feel like Casey's getting close to the point where he may have some random crap show up tonight on Amazon. Or he's already just buying bottles on a whim. Like, give him a couple pours.
Well, no, I have a buddy that lives in Chattanooga, and I just texted him, and he said, yeah. So he's got some.
Is this not common? Like, I can get all the varieties everywhere here. They're on every shelf.
I can too here.
Is it
Chattanooga whiskey?
a rare thing?
I don't think so, but I think it's probably just because it's younger company. It's just not in every market.
Well, in Georgia and Texas are just pretty normally like the first markets things go to.
This rye is still hard to find, but
also a lot of times I feel like companies that are outside of Kentucky that are distilleries don't necessarily dive into Kentucky early always because it's just so flooded. Like you can literally get everything.
Sure.
So
I just feel like these guys are doing some really great things. I was really skeptical before I tasted any of their stuff, and I'm still just blown away every time I taste something new from them.
It's
I used to watch a podcast or something that they had years ago when they were first starting out.
And the bottle looks cool too.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't we review that
embossed,
like way back in the day?
What do you call it? Like etched, raised up off the glass.
Glass cut that and make that ashtray.
Yes.
And it's really cool on the back. You know, they were, you probably won't be able to see it, it's too small, but they put all
they put the match bill.
Yeah, you can't see it. All the details that you could possibly want are in there.
So I y'all don't know this about me, but I collect koozies like t-shirts from like different events and everything. So I have literally a tub full of koozies that have they all have some sort of special meaning or something. But I have a Chattanooga whiskey koozie from Whiskey Warmer that we got at their table. And I saved it because that was the first event we did. And it was freezing cold. And it was, I believe, it was probably early 2017, right, Grease? Because it was, I think it was February.
Yeah.
But this says
we called it whiskey colder.
So this is great whiskey comes from great beer, is what it says on the koozie. And then it says Chattanooga Whiskey Co., the Dynamo of Dixie. So there you go. And then it says whiskey to the people on the bottom of the koozie. It's actually kind of a nice one. So
yeah, whoever they've got doing like their packaging and branding and all that stuff, they're doing a fine job.
Yeah. Hey, Will, do you ever get confused with the word jacuzzi?
Nope, never once did I confuse the two.
Nope. Well, I just because sometimes like in Spanish, like you add like a ha in front of stuff. You know what I mean? And so I was just like, like jacuzzi. Like the koozie.
This is
like the Japanese mafia.
This is an autographed koozie by David Allen Coe.
Well, dadgummit.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Now you've got our interest.
Autograph koozie.
Man,
have we
played
ever
a show? Golly, here in Lexington a couple years ago. It was awful, and I mean that with the most respect. But he was so drunk, it was just like.
Well, have I shown y'all my picture with him?
No.
Have we told the story, Will? It's one of the greatest stories on save it for the podcast. We'll do it.
Why can't I just tell it here to these folks?
No, let's just save it. We need to use it. It's such it's an incredible story. It's almost as good as Dago.
Corey, mute Grease so he stops and let Will tell this story.
I'll tease it by saying that it's the night I got that signed, and he was playing on the dirt track racetrack in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and he was so late that the cover band that was the opener that played classic party band playing classic rock covers played their set 3 times through. Because the organizer was like, you can't, this is Shelbyville, Tennessee, and we're on a dirt track. You can't just stop. These people will get very upset. So they literally played the whole set 3 times through.
Stop. Don't say anymore.
It's a good teaser.
That's pretty awesome.
Before I got his autograph.
Do you guys like Don't Fear the Reaper? Here it is again.
And the trifecta, Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, well,
you guys
eventually...
like David Allen Coe? Because we're playing his songs again.
Again. All right. Well, you'll get that on the podcast. Who's 3? Who's tomorrow?
We have Casey.
Casey.
Yep.
Casey.
Awesome.
All right. Well, no pressure.
Don't hype me up. No.
Okay.
None at all.
He sent that.
We can't just be like, hey, it's
Massive
going to be a
disappointment.
nice, calm, reserved night next time. That's not how the show business works. But
Well, I know, but Grease acted like I was supposed to bring some 1956 dusty bottle or something like that. I was like,
I was
yeah,
really nervous seeing that I was going between Corey and Casey. I'm like, hope you like a shit sandwich.
And on that, I'll try to beep it. So there we go.
Sorry.
I think I think the S bomb's fine.
I think we're probably okay. It's fine. They'll only mute my account.
I forgot we were recording. I'm sorry.
hope you like the shit sandwich, man.
That's right. You should stay up late with me longer. It's a whole lot of beeping. It's like Morse code over here, so it's fine. All right. So Merry Christmas, and then Casey tomorrow, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, 903. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're full. A lot of stuff.